Hey everyone, just a quick reminder to check out the new hub at brothershowdyshell.com. You can browse the new merch store, look up upcoming gig dates, and if you drop your email on the homepage, you're automatically entered to win a free t-shirt in their 50 subscriber raffle cycle. Head on over to brothershowdyshell.com.
This week's episode is brought to you by Restless Moons Brewing, a Harrisonburg original. If you're looking for a true local hangout, this is it. They've got fantastic craft beer and a community vibe that's unmatched. Find your new favorite spot at 120 West Wolf Street in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Visit restlessmoons.com or find them on Facebook for the full schedule. Restless Moons. Good beer, better neighbors. Stay local.
Speaking of bingo, where do you get a shirt like that?
brothershowdyshell.com.
Is that part of what we're going to talk about?
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Okay, kids, time for Bingo is Life.
The Harrisonburg podcast.
I'm still Jay Zaire. Joined. We got a big table full of people here. We got Christian Parrott in the house.
I smell weird.
His hat is backwards for those who can't see.
That's right.
Yeah, which is everyone.
Right.
We got the Bingo Boys from Briarwood Branch, left to our right, Chris and Michael Shell.
How do?
And all the way from Staunton, Virginia / Stanton, Virginia.
Let it go, Jay. I'm around.
Mom Shackles in the house.
Stanton has a beltway. Isn't that weird?
It's awesome. I love the Beltway.
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous, actually.
There are dead deer everywhere on that
Oh my
Beltway.
gosh. I stopped the car because I was waiting for someone who was following me, and they were very slow. And so I just pulled over and watched some buzzards go out of carcass earlier.
Yeah, no, I mean...
they were beautiful, majestic creatures.
yeah.
They are.
I couldn't see the carcass. It was cut off it was in a ditch, so I just saw buzzard action. It's not as gruesome as it sounds. I'm really sorry to start the podcast.
You should get your bird friend to see if he can befriend the buzzards.
Right?
Actually, though, Buzzard Action's probably a good name for a band, right?
Yeah.
Great
I
name.
would think.
Yeah.
So
it's Crab Action's sister band.
It's like the more terrestrial.
getting the show back on gear. That
Yes,
poor
yes.
little child that didn't get the hunt.
Oh, so we played bingo tonight. Yes.
Oh yeah, bingo.
We did play bingo, and wow. We had a winner, a heartbreaker at the end. A kid won the final game, and she had the...
How old? About yay big?
7. She was 7 years old.
7 years old.
Okay.
A big 7.
And she had the opportunity to, as we all do with the last game, you roll for a strike, and if you get a strike, you can win $100.
Mm-hmm. It's happened.
It has happened 4 times, actually.
5.
5? Mm-hmm. There you go. 5 times, record keeper right there.
17.
It did not.
He's carving tally marks on the walls
gotcha.
back by the bowling alley.
It did not happen today.
No.
She did not get the strike, and she was devastated. Maybe is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
She did win the pizza, but
She did. Yeah, she won the pizza.
I talked to an adult at that table, and they said, "Don't worry about it. She's just a very competitive person."
Oh, I see.
Gotcha.
I see.
And she plays sports, and she just was really. So that made me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
It wasn't-
In so many years, she will probably be president of the United States.
Oh, we can only hope.
Yes.
I would hire her right now.
Yeah, she had
We're all going to
concentration.
Guantanamo Bay for not giving her the $100.
I was like, this woman is managing her stress and anger in a very appropriate way.
Oh,
Yes.
Very appropriate. Yeah, I was like, there you go, girl.
It's our last episode before the big 1991 show.
Yes.
This is a magical little spot because there was just the townie together,
Yes.
which you were all at, and I heard great things about it.
It was lovely.
And
a good time.
it was such a good time that it just it just created an aura that just spread out.
and
in the world.
spreading into next weekend.
Yes,
So it should be
exactly.
noted, Townie Together raised over $11,000.
$11,000.
$11,000.
Thank you, Restless Moons.
I
Thank
hope that
you.
can go a long way.
Yeah.
Helping,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
I just came
Helping
from my
some folks.
practice for the last big mistake, opening up the big show Friday.
Is that the name of your band?
That's the name of my band.
Who else is in your
Showtime,
band?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on the dot.
Ooh,
The band name is The Last Big Mistake.
That's
That
a
is
good one, isn't it?
fantastic.
That is a
That's what
great.
you said
that's a great
before.
band
who's
name.
working with you in that one?
We got Amanda Maurer singing, and I got Stan playing the bass, and Aaron Strickler on drums, and Aaron Shirky playing guitar.
You
and,
went and found yourself a really great
Yeah.
band.
You did. I take it back. I don't like the name.
Yeah, we.
You're going to be good.
Joby. Well, I don't know.
Joby.
Joby's in there.
Joby.
The magician, musician,
He's playing accordion.
extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Ugh, love
But
Joby.
we only played for like 40 minutes. They were like, "Oh, we're done." We got it.
That's a good show length. Any show that's longer than that.
No, we were practicing the one song. So
Oh, okay.
You spent 40 minutes on a song?
More. We did practice twice.
Oh. Ooh.
What are you,
Wait,
fish?
how long is this song, Jay? Wait
It's short. It's short.
Oh,
It's a short song. We just played it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Okay.
And baby, it ain't over till it's over.
That's it, baby.
They didn't want to do one last big mistake, so
Nah.
they practiced a bunch of times.
I see. It makes sense now.
So,
That's good.
so anyways, just for everyone listening, please, this Friday, come to Restless Moon.
Yes.
Showtime. It starts at 7:00. The bands are kicking off right at 7. I go online to find the list of the order, but the whole night's going to be great, 7 to 10. And Restless Moons this Friday, June 5th.
You gotta
the weather's
watch-
going to be awesome.
Chris is like stage managing the crap out of this. He's got
Yeah.
bands like they're already lined up, not at Restless Moons, but mentally
Well, he's
ready
got
to
a lot
go.
to
They're
live
like
up to.
horses waiting to just charge the
They
gate,
are
do
mentally
the
alive,
show.
yeah.
You got a lot to
Yeah.
live up to. John Goldman Yoder with that Swiss
John.
Army
Man.
Mennonite precision.
John
had him
killed it.
running right on the dot.
John, killed it.
Like a watch.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that was
It
amazing.
was.
Yeah.
Well, so for fun, just for people who say, "How are you going to do this?" My math says there's an hour and a half worth of music, okay,
Yeah.
and there's an hour and a half worth of time in between to set up these different groups, and everyone's sharing almost everything. The one band that's annoying to set up is going first. So
We love you.
Oh,
Joby
that's Jay's
and
band.
a piano player. Come on, man.
I
I think you need one more bass.
Yeah, more bass.
All right, let's get to the guest.
Oh, we have a guest. We have a great guest.
We do have a great guest. I went to what's the name of the building? Because I went to
The
go see
Mercantile
Yeah.
building.
the Mercantile building,
Liberty Street.
I went there to go see you, Christian.
Yes.
You did a show there with.
Well,
It was you, all right.
It was you. It was you.
I got to be a part of a
part.
show by Brian Horowitz, my
Yes.
good buddy Brian. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
very
a,
talented.
It was a great show, and it
Yeah.
was there that I met Ryan, the
Yeah.
guest for the podcast.
That's right.
Ryan is the owner of, and I want to make sure I get it right here
Yep.
because it's the Rhythm Den is the name
Of the music venue.
of the music venue.
Yes.
and then it's Rhythm and Vinyl is the name of the store. So let me introduce to you. This is Ryan Faraci.
Yeah.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
What's up, Ryan?
I
Oh,
hope
I'm
I
happy
said
to
the
be
name
here.
correct, right?
Yeah, you got everything right.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Well, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
That space is really cool, and the building is really cool. But that space is so neat downstairs.
Yeah, I think we've got one of the more unique venues
That
in the area.
that is exactly what I wanted to make sure we said over and over again tonight. Is that venue is just very unique. It's a very well. I mean, I guess it's an intimate space.
It's a listening room.
a listening
That's
room.
what a lot of people have referred to it as listening
It's
room.
really. I don't know. It feels special. I don't know of any other place in Harrisonburg that feels that way right now.
It's neat because it's part of the I think charm is the fact that you do have to go downstairs.
Yes.
There is a little bit of a feel of
Where is this?
Am I in
Yeah.
the right building?
the
And then you
light.
go downstairs and you go, oh,
Oh,
because
right.
it's really the lighting's really cool.
Yeah.
You get little custom cocktails.
You got a stage?
yeah.
Yeah.
Small little stage.
Nice.
Seating in 3 areas.
Yeah.
So it's actually a thrust, which is kind of cool. And
What'd you call it?
a thrust.
Oh,
You don't have
That's
to
a
bleep
theater
it.
term.
Let me say it.
I don't
in
have
this, let me say
because
it in
that's
this
a
voice.
theater term.
It's a thrust.
Now I might have to bleep it. No.
You got the audience.
And what's
all
also
around.
cool is because of the arrangement with the alcohol licensing, you're allowed to sell beer or
Oh, yeah.
alcoholic drinks for.
So the loft actually comes down
Right.
and they handle that. I don't, because of the way ABC laws and stuff work, I don't actually deal with any of the alcohol. They do that independently. And
That's fantastic.
yeah, it's a wonderful support that
Yeah.
they've given us. We have so much support from everybody in the building. And
Tell us about your record store.
so my record store actually, we just opened, or we just hit 1 year on May 23rd. That was when we made our first official sale last year in 2025. Our first sale was Celine Dion, Let's Talk About Love.
Yeah.
It was a CD.
Oh, nice.
We sold the CD version for $5.
Oh.
But
first sale. That's fantastic.
I've got
is good.
I had the person who purchased it, they signed a note card and we wrote down what they bought, and I have their $5 bill. It's laminated and it's hanging on my wall.
That is so cool.
It's probably one of the most special things I have in my store. I love commemorating milestones like that, and my first sale felt like such a milestone because I've wanted my record store forever. I remember when I was like 10 years old, I walked into a Warehouse Music or Sam Goody or whatever it was at the time, and it was just a big CD store. And
Where was that?
That was in Tampa, Florida.
Tampa.
Yeah, that's where I'm from originally. And I went there with my sister, and it was the coolest place I'd ever been in my entire life. I didn't want to leave. And when eventually I got drug out of the store, my first purchase was
Screaming.
was a Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death CD, the edited version. And
Parent friendly.
yeah, when I left, I decided that's what I wanted to do with my life. And I mean, life has its ups and downs, trials, tribulations, but we figured it out. And now I've got, like, every day I go to work, it's like I'm going into my dream come true, and it still feels as fresh as the first day.
That's awesome.
This is crazy because Jay used to run a record store too.
I heard that.
So like, there's some fun parallels
I was just
around
talking,
the table
I
here.
was just talking to Jared of Jared and Davis, who works the Midway. He's telling me there's still people coming into that Midway asking about me.
Midtown. Midtown Market.
Or Midtown. Yeah.
On Water Street.
I'm flashing back to another place called Midway. Yeah, Midtown Market. He said there's still people coming in and asking about the record store and asking about me. 30 years later.
Town and campus.
It's like,
You owe them money.
probably. They probably owe me money.
You know, one of my favorite things about record stores was looking through the posters. Do you sell posters?
We have a few posters. Those usually go pretty quick, though.
Yeah, I love. I remember going to town
Like
and
a
campus.
big book. And
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
and you're like,
Yeah.
Bob Marley, Nirvana, or whatever. It's like,
When we first opened up, we had a lot of posters on the wall, and it took a week for people to buy them off
Yeah.
our wall.
Cool.
And that was when I learned that posters are kind of a big deal to people. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember from being when I was a kid, going to the record store. Peaches is where I went in Richmond, and
But
Peaches
not the record you bought.
What's that?
You didn't buy Peaches.
I
the
did not.
Music
No, that was
band.
after my time. This is when the Tattoo You was the big poster that was on the wall, and but going to the record store was a thing to do. It was like I spend an hour and a half in there, and Plan 9 same way. So I love that. What's really funny is I've performed on your stage. I still haven't been to. I haven't been to the record store. So
gotcha. Yeah.
We'll get you in there.
I need to go there. Yeah, I definitely need to go there. But it's
So
it's
is the record
cool.
stores not open when you are having performances or?
So our store, we typically do our shows on Fridays and Saturdays, and we close at 6:00 on those days, and our shows usually start at 7.
Nice.
So what we'll do is we'll start setting up at 4:30 or so, and people can still go in and browse, but it's a nice little hour break between, so we can get things set up and do sound checks and things like that.
Now, what's your bread and butter for an operation like that these days? I mean, what's your main seller that you rely
So
on?
what we have a lot of people come in and they ask us if they can sell us their records, and we generally tell them that if you think a JMU student has heard of it, then we'll probably buy it. So JMU students that's our biggest market. Obviously, in the summer it's not, but
Right.
during the other 9 months out of the year, it's our biggest market. So, a lot of the new stuff, like Taylor Swift paid my rent in October when she came out with another album. Like, we sold so many copies of that.
On vinyl?
On vinyl. And like Olivia Rodrigo, she's another top 40 artist out there that
good.
people are really buying. So a lot of the new stuff people are looking for, but then you've got the older stuff, like any big name, 60s and 70s, Beatles, Eagles.
This is going into the weeds, but where would you obtain a copy of a Taylor Swift vinyl album to sell these days? Who do you order from?
I've got a few.
Rhythm and
agreements.
Vinyl in Harrisonburg.
I mean, you can't buy that straight from the record company, correct?
So I have a deal with a few wholesalers, distributors, kind of the same place that your Best Buys and Targets and stuff
Gotcha.
get their stuff from. We get a few indie exclusives offered to us, but other than that, it's pretty much the same stock that's in your major big box retailers and stuff.
So back in the day, you had to go through a one-stop, which put you at a competitive disadvantage with, say, a Sam Goody's or a Music Land or something. Because if you had an independent store, you weren't big enough to buy to deal with straight with Warner Brothers or something. You had to go through a one-stop.
I think people, it's like, you're saying going to a record store is kind of the thing to do. I think people just like going to a record store these days. I hear people say all the time, vinyl is coming back. I think it's back. I think it's
been back. Yeah.
It's been back for probably 10 years now.
It's been back so hard. The kids are doing like cassette tapes, or they were doing cassette tapes a few years ago, and I was like, why?
You could
Why?
you could get into some arguments about fidelity and recording on with the kids about analog. I mean, really smart guys, but I don't do that anymore.
And I think
Analog? You don't do analog anymore?
I don't get into arguments with people about the audio quality of an analog tape versus a. Never mind.
Well, my son just turned 15, and he asked for for his birthday. He asked for the Noah Kahn.
the Great
album.
Divide one.
Yep, on vinyl, and he was going through. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to get the one with that has the orange, vinyl." And that's his thing. He loves it, and we got him. He's got a really cool little record player and some holders on the wall. So they're pieces of art. I think people are starting to appreciate that now. That it's like something you can hold. He got the special edition with the big printout of the lyrics and all that kind of stuff. So it's, I think it's been back. Yeah.
One of the reasons I appreciate vinyl more than anything is because you have to participate in listening to it. You gotta people put on playlists and it just kind of becomes background music. But when you're thumbing through vinyl, trying to figure out what to listen to, you put more thought into it because and then when you're done with one side, you got to go flip the record. So you just have to be more present in the process. And I think people just kind of connect with the music more.
That's a great point.
And
do you think there's something to listening to an album? Like, it's kind of hard if you want to skip a song on an album. You got to get up and literally move the needle.
Right.
Do you think there's something to that?
I think that type of listening lends itself more to older albums. I think these days most artists are making stuff that most songs are 2.5 minutes because they want to get as many streams as they can.
Yep.
So Noah Kahn's album is a good one to listen to all the way through. That's a wonderful one. But most of your pop stuff is just trying to get streams on Spotify and things like that. But when you go back to the older albums, that's one of the reasons I still appreciate listening to Pink Floyd's and things like that is because they tell stories through their whole album.
Dire Straits.
Well, back in the day, there would be albums that you didn't listen to the one side. I mean, everyone would say,
B-side?
I don't like that.
I don't like that side.
Yeah.
Or Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, they put Within You, Without You, the George Harrison song as the first song on the second side, with knowing that people could skip it and start.
That's funny.
That's so mean.
When we were kids, our parents they had some albums, but they mostly had 33s. Right? I mean, that was we had just a stack full of 33s.
Yeah, passed down from the an uncle.
And those those were all those were the ones that stuck with me. You know?
Right.
We would play Another One Bites the Dust backwards. Because we were like, love to smoke marijuana. We're like, oh,
That's right. Yeah.
You're screwing up the record and the hi-fi system.
It was great.
But he said marijuana.
He said marijuana backwards. I swear.
That's what we heard.
That's what they told you at church.
That's what we heard.
Sometimes you hear what you want to hear.
It was great. But that's what we end every night with Old Man Moe's.
Yes.
By Louis Prima.
Yes.
And that was one of the 33s that we got.
Bingo. Yeah.
Yes.
At Bingo. Yeah. And I just love that song. And I don't know that I can play that it's not on Spotify.
Yeah. And the thing about records that snap, crackle, pop, not the Rice Krispies, but
I'm so hungry
with that particular song, with the Louis Prima song, I cannot hear that song without thinking of the snap and the crackle in the background. It's just it's a part of it.
I mean, that's why a lot of people buy records.
Yeah,
I hear
right?
people all the time say that it adds something to
There's
the
there's a warmth or a familiarity or something, I don't know, in the idea of it's not perfect. I mean, when you listen to a CD, you listen to something that's digital, it's going to be, exactly what the producer wanted you to hear. But there's some things that are out of their control when you're listening to vinyl that I think, it's kind of neat.
Do you have any old guys coming in looking for records?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, our customer base is pretty spread out. The highest concentration, like I said, is JMU students, but we get people from across all generations.
Do you sell any equipment there?
We sell some equipment. We sell record players.
Nice.
And all summer, just in case anybody's interested, all summer record players are 15% off. So come find me.
Is it hard to find?
Hey, can we call that an exclusive? Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Well, you heard it here first. 50%
You heard it here
off.
first,
50%
folks.
off. Just say bingo is love.
Yeah, right.
Is it hard to find equipment to sell, or I mean,
Not really. The problem is that you sell a record player to somebody once and they don't really need much else. So like repeat business for equipment is a little tougher. But we are actually working on getting a deal with In Music, the company who owns Akai, and we'll be the only retailer in Harrisonburg, I believe, that sells like MPCs and things like that.
Dang.
I was talking to Jesse at the show, and he said he had bought some stereo from from a competitor of yours, and he wound up having to replace I think he said he had to pay $400 for a new cartridge for his turntable. $300.
But still,
you heard the same
what?
story.
Yeah. I was like, Jesse, well, you can buy a whole new thing for $300.
What was he replacing?
I don't know.
A cartridge?
The
little,
golden part?
the needle cartridge.
It was
The
probably
part
some
that's just made entirely
It was probably
gold.
some vintage piece of equipment.
Do you know why he had to do that? Because he didn't go to Rhythm and Vinyl.
That's right. That's
there
right.
you go.
I mean, I don't know if it's still like this, but back in the day, you could get really deep into the hi-fi where people were spending.
man.
You would get an amp, and you would get the receiver, and you were spending mega bucks. You spend like $10,000 on the stereo system.
Yeah, our bread and butter record players that we sell, they range between like $200 to $450, but you can get up there and you're spending $2,000 on a record player.
Yeah.
And if you don't know any better, then you probably wouldn't even be able to tell where your money's going.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of times it was a sort of a snobby thing back in the day. You have to get the gold. They would say that the sound transmitted better gold on the gold cables. And,
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You get the hi-fi magazines, and they're really smart guys.
There was a dude I knew in D.C. and he was very, he had a big fish tank and and his he called it his hi-fi system.
The fish tank?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. And you couldn't go near it. He'd be like, don't get too close.
Oh,
It
nice.
was like, what? Why? It was like, but people
Feel
get
the energy humming off this
People
puppy.
get really weird about
Yeah.
those. Yeah,
Power.
They're hi-fi systems.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your first sale was a CD, so that tells me you sell CDs too.
We just had bulk CDs from a previous location that we started at the Verona Antique Mall, and
Oh, okay, cool.
we had, just to get our inventory up, we bought a bunch of bulk stuff from somebody that included CDs,
Yeah.
and we've since run through that entire supply. We can get CDs if you
Yeah.
need them, if you want them,
Yeah.
but we don't really keep them in stock very much.
Yeah, so you're a record store. You
Yeah.
actually are a vinyl. So I bet I saw all your stuff. Or were you like when you walked into the antique store? Were you like as soon as you kind of walk in?
Yep,
To
that
the
was
left?
us.
Okay, yeah. Then I saw it. Then.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I have not been to your new place, but when you were there, I saw it.
We upgraded big.
Yeah.
The-
Cool.
The antique mall was great. I'm happy
Yeah.
I got my start there.
Yeah.
But this feels like my first like real brick and mortar operation,
Awesome.
and I've been able to, I feel like, just connect with the community a lot easier
Perfect.
at this location.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
So Sundays, Saturdays and Sundays, like there's this crazy line at Magpie. Are you open Saturdays and Sundays for those
Yes.
folks?
We
There
so
you go.
What a lot of people do is they'll go to Magpie and they'll put their name on
Yep.
the wait list, and while
Yep.
they're waiting, they'll come over and shop at the
Perfect.
Liberty Street Mercantile, and then we also get a lot of people who, as soon as they finish their food, so like that first run of tables, when they
Yeah.
get done eating, they come over and shop. And
Perfect.
Saturday is probably our busiest. Like, I mean, it's not just because it's Saturday, but because Magpie gets all that business and they funnel it straight to
Yeah,
us.
that's some
That's a
business
great way to work together.
Yeah,
synchronicity.
it's
Your
awesome.
neighbors.
Yeah.
It's I feel so blessed to be in that building with those people, and because it's one of those like we have a bookstore in there, and the bookstore does good, we do good. So
Yeah.
we all have a vested
Yep.
interest in each other's success, and it's such a harmonious
There's
situation.
also a
that we're
little
in.
coffee
know-
shop in there too.
Yeah,
right?
Chestnut Ridge.
Yep.
You know what?
Perfect.
You know what? Magpie's bread and butter is. Because they got that bakery.
Oh yeah,
It's actually just bread and butter.
I'm over there.
You're right.
Sorry.
I heard
like waiting.
Rachel says she's moving on. That's a non
Bakery
sequitur.
joke.
We should probably not talk about that. but I'm somebody's shaking their heads. Like, edit that out, big band.
Oh, jeez.
Tell us about the Rhythm Den and the recording of the concerts and what you're planning to do with that.
So when I wanted a record store like all those years ago, one of the things I wanted to have in it was a recording studio. And so like a record store in the front, recording studio in the back. I don't really have the infrastructure in place to have like a full blown recording studio. So I was like, how can we just, like, we got this wonderful space. let's see if we can do something with it. So I kind of accomplished that dream as well, because when we have the live music shows, we record them, and
Cool.
so I kind of have my recording studio, sort of. So that's kind of how that whole thing came about. It's also kind of a little bit of a differentiator. I'm sure some other venues record the shows, but I haven't really heard of any. So I think that's one thing we offer that's pretty unique. Our first artist that performed there, her name was Haley Hudson. I originally wanted to do like a tiny desk
Does she have
situation.
the Haley Comet? Haley's Comet?
that's her.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's scheduled to be on the podcast.
Hey.
She's
in a couple
also
weeks.
scheduled to be back at the Rhythm Den July 17th.
Nice.
Fantastic.
See, there's
go.
more synchronicity happening.
Look at that.
And it's the way the whole community kind of just like supports each other.
Oh, it's
has
great,
been,
isn't
has
it?
been amazing. But yeah, we were originally going to do like a tiny desk concert kind of thing, like inside my store. But when we had her come do some vocal testing, the sound was just so flat, and I didn't feel like having to do any vocal processing and stuff like that. So we moved her out into the like larger basement area, and just from the get-go, it sounded amazing. So
Are you doing the recording yourself?
yes.
I know. Tell us the technical setup briefly.
So we have a Tascam mixer, and we just pipe everything into that, and it's got onboard recording. So we just record it to an SD card. We actually just got, through the generosity of downtown Harrisonburg, we got approved for a grant from Bricks and Clicks. So we're actually in the process of upgrading our setup.
Nice.
What is Bricks and Clicks?
Bricks and Clicks it's a grant program that Harrisonburg Downtown Renaissance kind of runs, and it's for small businesses to just kind of, if they need some help doing things, improving their setups and stuff. Like, we're personally going to use it. We're going to get some video equipment, so not only do we record the audio from the shows, we're going to have like a video portion of it too, and then that'll open up so many doors. We'll be able to do like small music videos, and like we just had a open mic comedy night there. We'll be able to record that audio and video.
You're doing those open mics on the regs, right?
Every month,
Yep.
every first Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
On the regs?
On the regs.
On the regs.
Wow, listen
That would
to
be
you.
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I stayed and watched half of it, and then I came out here to join y'all. And I'm actually, once we wrap up here, I'm headed back there. So
Must hurry.
Take my wife, please.
What is your seating capacity?
So we like to give people room. We don't want it to be packed in there. We want people to be comfortable, because it kind of feeds into that listening room situation. So we usually cap it at 55 to 60. If we wanted to do like standing room and things like that, we could get 75, 80 people in there. But at that point, you're getting a little too, in my opinion, for the space we have, you're getting a little too uncomfortable and too packed in there.
Yeah.
Huh. So I saw you. I'm assuming you're still having Justin Jones play there.
So he was going to be performing on the 5th, but with Golden Pony having their final weekend, we decided to postpone it. So he'll be back July 18th.
Oh, perfect.
Gotcha.
So yeah, he's still coming around.
Good
Awesome.
call. Good call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a lot
we're
going on this weekend.
Yeah.
We're
Back.
we're really excited to have Justin come, and we're glad that he could have that flexibility to reschedule for us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, very good. I love that. I love that you're recording too. That's super.
Yeah.
That's
It
super
is cool.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I still owe Brian the recording, but we had my laptop went down, and so we're
The laptops.
next couple of days we'll get it in. And my laptop is like 8 years old. We need-
Oh, okay.
we need to upgrade.
We'll let it slide this time, Ryan.
That was the night Brian sang the song Briary Branch.
The Briar Branch Angel.
Oh, Angel.
Briar Branch Angel.
I had a different word in my head. You hear what you want to hear.
right?
Have alliteration.
Oh, God.
Well, I wanted to say, just because I wanted to talk about this, but the reason 1991 was such a big year for music, this is way before your time, they changed how they were reporting the sales to the record charts. They went from prior to that, they were just calling up various record stores and they were reporting it manually over the phone, and it was prone to bribery and manipulation. And they switched to a point of sale. It was called Nielsen SoundScan.
Yeah.
And they
Is that the same as the Nielsen ratings?
I think it
Same
was
company, I believe.
and they immediately that was the heyday of my store. They implemented it in the in the spring of 1991, and they immediately discovered like hip hop, country, and alternative music was selling a lot more than was being reported, and that led to why all those
Yeah,
bands
it
took off.
reflected reality.
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nirvana,
Right.
Pearl Jam, all that Soundgarden stuff. Garth Brooks had a big album that year, and NWA was the first gangster rock
yeah.
hip hop artist to have a #1
I did
selling
not
album.
know that
Yeah,
was
it was
wow.
a technology based thing.
Yeah, the music industry. God, it's fraught with
Just a bit.
just nastiness.
Yeah, they were-
lies, confusion, and otherwise.
Well, you probably don't have to deal with that anymore. But even running a little record store in Harrisonburg, you were clearly dealing with like mafia people.
These days, the sound scan sales and stuff like that, they're so hard to figure out what's legit and what's not, because you got like bots and stuff that'll go on
Right.
listen to a song a million times, and
Right.
like to bring it back to Taylor Swift's album, she released like 7 different versions of it. So you've got like her diehard fans that want all 7 of them. So you have one person buying 7 copies,
Oh,
and
man.
it just inflates. She sold 4 million copies in 1 week. I mean, how do you even do that?
Holy
Right.
Yeah.
God.
Now,
Wow.
Merchandise.
tell,
That's incredible.
the other artist, Olivia
Dean
Yeah, tell me.
or Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, that's
Was-
it. That's it. What do you think is the appeal of those two people?
I personally think Olivia Rodrigo has kind of an old school sound to her that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
I think Taylor Swift just appeals to a certain pop generation.
They've
that-
also got really catchy hooks.
Yeah,
and
they're-
lyrics
so-
are like relatable or something that just.
I often tell people that "Shake It Off" is the most annoying song ever made, but
That's a pretty
is-
high bar.
it is the perfect pop song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ever.
I completely.
It
agree.
hits
Yeah.
every note that
Yep.
tries to get you addicted to the song.
Yeah.
Yep.
So are there still charts? And kids,
Yeah,
you
there's
will
still
come in
charts.
and buy the vinyl for a top 40.
I don't think people really pay attention to the charts as far as like what they want to buy. I think people kind of know what they're looking for, and then they come in and get it. Otherwise, they just browse through and find stuff they like.
Like what's selling right now? What's a hot seller?
There's really we're kind of in a slow season for releases. I know King Gizzard has an album coming out, and we've actually had people request that one quite a bit. But like Noah Kahan's album is still selling pretty good. People
So
people enjoy that one.
back after you sold your record shop
Right.
and Tom ran it, I can remember Tool had a midnight release.
Yeah.
And we lined up was it Wolf Street?
Water.
Yeah, Water Street. We lined up to Water Street to buy the Tool album, and I just remember how much fun it was to be in line. Do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So I do. Is that doesn't
Are you doing
happen.
any midnight releases?
Well, that just doesn't happen anymore,
So,
does it? I
no.
mean,
The-
or maybe it does.
The equivalent to that would be the record store days that happen twice a year. So there's one in April, and I think April 18th or something was this year's April. And then there's Black Friday record store day, and you'll have people camp out. The Plan 9 in Charlottesville had people camping out the night before.
I miss Plan 9.
Why are they?
Yeah.
We had a Plan 9 in Harrisonburg, and it smelled like Nag Champa all the time. You would walk in and smell Nag Champa, and then be judged under the scrutiny of the way too cool guys that ran the place.
What? The Plan 9 in
Richmond?
in Richmond. Yeah, in
Cary
Richmond.
Street.
So Billy Strings went in there like the day before his show and put a bunch of tickets in a bunch of different random albums.
Nice.
And so that like when you would go there and you would just buy you would buy an album and might have a Billy Strings ticket in it.
Yeah.
Man,
We
that would be fun to do something like that.
I
Pleasure
look at Plan 9, and I am so professionally jealous of them. But I don't it's not like a toxic jealousy. I want to achieve more, because I see what that I take a lot of inspiration from
Yeah.
Plan 9.
Space is way more welcoming
Yeah.
and less overwhelming.
Yeah.
And
Oh, good
we couldn't participate in Black Friday record store day, so we told everybody to go there. 'Cause
Yeah.
we respect
Oh,
them so
that's
much.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Speaking of inspirational, I do want to talk about our sponsor,
Oh, who's that?
Restless Moons. They have been so nice to us. With the podcast, with Chris and I, with our band, and just with the community in general. What a wonderful place to go see music.
What a great event that was.
and this
Saturday.
past
That was
weekend,
amazing.
yeah, it was beautiful.
It was.
hundreds of people too.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they-
gosh.
Yeah,
They John Goldman pulled out not just the Mennonite crowd, but it was a very diverse, wonderful group of people. And
John Goldman Yoder. John Yoder Goldman.
and it was fantastic. And,
Yeah.
and we'll do it again this Friday.
and I'll also throw out that this Friday, I believe the Dr. Howe and the Reasons to Brew
Cerveza.
The Mexi Lager style beer is going to be available. So
Yeah.
So excited.
Slurp in the
Yeah.
cauldron.
that's right. But anyways, thank you, Restless Moons,
Yeah,
for
thank
being
you,
a
Restless
a
Moons.
partner with
Oh,
us. 'cause
yeah,
it's been very good.
Yeah, we love Restless Moons.
Yeah, absolutely. I did want to ask you, as far as like how did you find yourself here? You'd mentioned
That's
you
what
were
I
from
wanted.
Florida.
Yeah.
How did you find yourself here in Harrisonburg?
So this is about 2014. I just needed something different in life, and I actually had a friend who lived here, and he was a student at EMU in their CJP program, and he told me about this small little hippie school where everybody calls their professors by their first names. And I was like, why not? And I applied to EMU. I got accepted, and I think the semester started on January 6th, and my first day in Harrisonburg ever was January 5th. So it was a real leap of faith, but it
Wow.
was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life.
Oh.
And I fell in love with Harrisonburg, and I actually moved after I graduated from EMU, I got a degree in accounting, and that took me to Northern Virginia, and I worked at an accounting firm for 5 years, and that was just kind of soul sucking. So
Yep. Thank you, Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
You're good at that.
We were this was a post-COVID world. We were all work from home still, so
Yeah.
I decided that Harrisonburg was like the only place that I wanted to live, and it's the first place I've ever lived. I live here for no other reason than I want to live here.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we came back, and then I did work from home at the accounting firm for a couple of years, and then, like I said, it was soul sucking, so I decided to give the record store a shot.
And did you recently got your master's degree? Is that correct?
Yeah, I graduated from JMU with my master's in business.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Dang.
I didn't know you were a fellow running royal.
Yeah, I went to EMU for undergrad. I went to JMU for grad school, so I've got my hands in both pots.
That's so cool.
Excellent.
Did you ever meet Howard Zare?
Yeah, he's kind of a legend around there.
From the Illinois Zares.
The Illinois Stairs.
I suppose. I did actually recently track down the where we were related in the old country. Okay, that's too deep.
I never know how to react to your references.
I just got really hungry for like pretzels, though. It was weird.
Okay.
The
Every
old
time you-
country.
When you guys say the old country, I just think of Busch Gardens.
Ah,
That's where they're
Talking
from.
about
the Busch Gardens heirs.
Alsace-Lorraine, France, Bern, Switzerland,
Oh.
going way back. Well, you're not a cradle Mennonite, obviously.
No, I didn't
of
even
the
know.
cradle.
To be completely honest with you, I didn't even know what a Mennonite was until I
Right.
started looking into EMU.
Over here.
Nice. This is what one looks like right here.
The
Tall. They're very tall.
A failed
tall.
Mennonite.
my cousin, who at the time was slightly less ignorant about what a Mennonite is, told me that Mennonites are Amish with electricity. And so that was
Sometimes.
my sense of it going into it.
And this is going way deep, but actually, the Amish are Mennonites without electricity. The Mennonites were first.
Oh.
There you go.
The Amish
There
are
you
based on a kind of a jerky guy named Jacob Alman who came along and said, "We haven't gone far enough."
So,
The more you know.
so bringing it back to the records, then you don't have to wind your vitriola.
We actually got one of those in the shop, though. If
Do
you want
ya?
to just
Oh, really?
be old school
I
about
tell
it.
you, a friend
Dan
of ours,
Easley.
yeah, a friend of ours who's on this podcast many
A while ago.
episodes ago.
Yeah.
He has. Is it a vitriola? Is that what it is?
Victrola?
Victrola.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
A vitriola is just a Victrola with spite.
yeah. That's my
Vitriola. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, either way,
That was pretty good. Thank you very much.
It was no electricity. It's just that needle on the really hard.
The 78s,
Yeah.
like dinner plate records.
Oh yeah. And the sound you get from it is just what amazed me is it felt like that the musicians who recorded that were there in the room with us.
Whoa.
It was like I was listening through a time machine at like it was just the
Did it have a big horn?
it's the,
Was it
yeah
the big-
oh yeah
nice.
there's no electricity.
Wow.
It is all just it's
Of course,
it's
Easley has one.
engraved.
Oh, yeah, of course he did.
While when they record it, it's engraved into that plastic or acetane or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And it's just the sound from it. It's just I don't know. It's wild. It's
so
very cool.
It's like
Yeah.
Busch Garden. Busch Gardens.
So
Come to Busch Gardens
You got
and
it.
come
to life.
Thank you. Good night. everyone.
That was actually my 78. That was
So my dad used to say something dumb. One of the many things, but he used to have he had several pull cord like words and phrases,
Okay.
like
Mhm.
doll. No, not at all. Anyway, but in reference to my aunt who was very talkative, he would say that she was vaccinated with the Victrola needle. And I was thinking about that phrase the other day, and I was like, man, kids today ain't going to know what that means.
I have
but,
a
yeah.
box of needles for it, and it looks
There you
like
go.
needles that you hang. It looks
Yeah.
like nails that you hang pictures
Yeah.
on a wall with.
It
Yeah.
could be.
They're intense.
Yeah.
That's
So, but if
awesome.
you're vaccinated with one, that means you talk all the time.
Well, Ryan, you're saying we have 15% off on record players through the summer.
Yep.
Got any other sales coming up?
So we're running a concert series in July, kind of a towny summer series. So we have shows every Friday.
Tell us,
and
give us a pitch. Who you got coming up?
so on January 3rd, it's a young woman named Issa and her band. She actually performed earlier with Emily Forrester. On July 10th, I believe it's Matthew Mozingo. I don't have the calendar in front of me. Matthew Mozingo on July 10th, then Haley Hudson on July 17th, Justin Jones on July 18th.
Dang.
On the 24th, it is June Baby, who also has performed at our venue before. And then on the 31st, it's Ebony Nicole, who has also performed
Nice.
before.
Are these all local people?
Yeah, we try to keep our footprint to the Shenandoah Valley. We like kind of maybe Richmond to Stanton to Strasburg is kind of the footprint we try to stick with.
Now, where would you go if you wanted to look up your schedule? Online?
So actually, with that grant money we just got
Clicks.
awarded, Bricks and Clicks, we're planning on using part of that to build a website.
Get the
Yay.
click.
A lot of
Hey.
people have been requesting like mailing lists and things like that. So once we get the website built, we'll have a mailing list. That should be by the end of the month.
Hey, I got an idea. There's another mailing list I want to remind people of.
Oh, yeah.
BrothersHowToShell.com.
Do it.
We're building a mailing list. As soon as we get to 50 people, which we're about halfway there. As soon as we get to 50 people,
25.
we got our 25. Get 25 more, and we're
Gotta
going to
start
give
somewhere.
we're going to give away a free a shirt.
Free T-shirt.
So,
Wait, wasn't someone just asking where one would get a shirt like
We did
Yeah.
have someone ask us. Yeah,
It's almost
And
too
it's-
easy.
that?
and
Is that
you-
the only way?
BrothersHowToShell.com.
Wait.
It's the place.
You can go to that website and just buy a shirt. You don't
Yeah.
have to wait for 25
Nah.
more people
Yeah,
to
it's
jump in
nah.
the...
It's like $15, and that shipping is
Yeah,
included.
included.
Yeah.
15 bucks for a
Well,
shirt.
you can
get
go
me?
to the-
show up to your house.
You can go to the website, or you can the alternative is you talk to one of the sewer people of Harrisonburg. So I'd recommend going to.
Are you talking about the
To the
story from Manhattan? No, it's a big
The
story
news
in the
gets
news.
weirder and weirder.
Okay, this is where we
Weirder.
devolve into the weird place.
If you want to go back to your comedy show, I totally
we're fine.
understand. Thank
We're
you for
fine.
your time.
I'm enjoying myself.
I want to know what's the ticket price? What's a typical ticket price?
So,
for your show?
$700.
No.
So you asked me about sales we're doing. So if you add up the ticket price for all the 6 shows we have now, it comes out to $100. So we're gonna, if you want to go to every show for the summer, we're $75,
Nice.
Oh,
and that'll get you a ticket for every single.
That
Fantastic.
is
such a
that's
cool idea.
Yeah, that is good.
That is such a cool idea.
Are you doing all the booking yourself?
Yes,
You getting bombarded with people trying to get in there?
all the time,
Yeah.
and it's kind of a blessing that we're to the point where we can be a little selective.
Now, for our musician friends who listen, because this comes up a lot, what's your criteria for picking somebody? How would somebody present themselves to you in a way that would be more favorable than how somebody who is not like that?
So
question.
you got to be able to put on a good acoustic set. Christian will tell you. And we had a wonderful show. It sounded amazing. And
It was a good show.
so it's like I said,
Brian.
good acoustic set. We usually ask that people send us like videos of them performing if they have any available, some audio if they don't have any video, and then if they're confident enough, they could just come into my store and play something for me.
Are you're judging it by how the audience responds as opposed to the quality of the recording? Probably. I mean, if you see somebody with a recorded on a cell phone that proves to you it's a good performance, that works as well as a quality recording from a studio. I'm guessing.
The positive feedback we get, people just come up and tell me how amazed they were at how great it sounded. People get so surprised at how good that place sounds. Anytime, and every show we get new people, and they're always just blown away, and they just want to come back for the next one. And
Cool.
yeah, I think the uniqueness of the venue is the biggest selling point.
I completely agree.
The thing that struck me was it's unique, and the fact that it has to be set up for each show, it's done with care, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. When you
Intention.
walk into you walk in, you're like, oh, thank you. This was all intentional. The light is intentional. The seating's intentional.
Right.
The sound is incredible, and it's just a special space. It was really
What's
cool.
the average length of a show? Is it like an hour and a half? Or
Hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah, perfect.
We usually, when we have artists, another thing we ask of people who perform is if they want an opener, we give them first call on who they would like to open for them.
Oh, that's nice.
When we do shows,
Oh, is that how you got in?
a good friend.
when we do shows on First Fridays, we also feature a local artist who does like paintings, photography, things like that. We'll feature their artwork for a week down in the basement of
Fantastic.
Mercantile.
Yeah.
We usually ask the performer if they know any artists that they'd like to recommend for that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is it always a solo artist? Do you ever have, like, say, groups or?
So the
Gotta be
biggest
acoustic.
group we've had is 3, and one person was on a keyboard, and then there were 2 guitars.
So you could have somebody on an upright bass.
Oh gosh, I would love to get an upright bass in there. I would love it.
Well,
Hint, hint.
there he is.
I own one.
Hint, hint.
And now he knows where he can store it. You just opened a world of worms.
I think
If somebody ever needs to play one, I've got one in my house.
I think an upright bass is one of the most beautiful instruments.
Me too.
ever.
an up for grabs right base.
Yeah, the learning curve was a little bit steeper than I was expecting, going from electric bass to upright bass.
I love it.
Well, hey, thank you for joining us this evening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
this is wonderful.
Yeah, no, it's great to hear about another new venue, and gosh, not to dwell on it, but I know with the Pony closing,
Oh, yeah, sure.
it's just it's nice to hear that there's still community out there. There's still some things growing, and just trying to build, and I hope we can get some people out there because
Yeah,
that
definitely.
And this is
awesome.
the new spot.
Yeah, it's
this
brand
is
new,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're starting something new. And
Yeah,
it-
absolutely.
Ground level, you got to build. So.
Every time we have a show, though, I sit there and think we've got something really special here.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
It's good,
awesome.
and it's
man.
good to remember that, life has cycles.
Yep. Right.
There's ebb and flow
Mhm.
and all that ecclesiastical stuff.
He went to Eastern Mennonite University. He knows all about that.
So thank you for bringing a fresh space and some,
Yeah,
some
definitely.
hope and light.
It has been a dream
Even though
come
it's
true for
ambient
us.
light.
Awesome.
I probably get more joy out of it than just about anybody.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's a dream. It's a childhood dream come true that I get to live in
That
every
is
single
so
day.
cool.
Are you allowed to burn Nag Champa down?
We had the fire marshal come in a week ago, and
Oh, is this true?
he laid some rules down about candles and burning things. So
Is this true?
this is true. This is a true
Yeah.
story. It was just last week he came in.
And they have no sense of humor. Those guys.
The
None.
farmer- They did the same thing to Bob at Downtown Books. You had to actually be able to walk through the aisles.
What? That takes away all the meaning and reason of that space.
Yeah, several of us had to get rid of extension cords. and stuff.
They don't like it when you plug them into each other and then from a surge protector into a wall mount that's
Yeah,
kind
they-
of burnt a little.
They had some tips
They
for us.
hate that.
They had some tips.
Burned a little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on,
cool.
man. You're downtown. These are historical
Yeah,
buildings.
the heat lamp next to the radiator and microwave.
We appreciate them keeping us safe.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
there you
true.
go.
That's true. Yeah, they are doing.
That's what they're there
good.
for.
Great job.
Even that one high pitched guy.
Okay, so the chiming on the wall, the sad little sound,
Yada yada. Sound of Music. Kid
the
song. And
Brazilian
go.
music in the background means it's time to wrap it up. Thanks again, Ryan Faraci.
Yes, sir.
I got it right.
Yeah, well
Everybody
I don't-
who
I don't have to
Faraci
go to
right
the
gets a
memory-
free pizza.
I don't have to go to the memory care unit just quite yet. So anyway, so once again, you've been listening to Bingo is Life, the podcast. You can join us every Tuesday night at 7:30 to 8:30 for the Bingo is Life variety show and bingo game live and in person here at Ruby's Arcade, our other sponsor. Bowl for $100 on the vintage duck
And
pin.
cry like
Cry like a baby.
baby if you don't get
You
it.
don't get it. The vintage duck pin bowling lanes. And you can listen to us anytime you like on whatever streaming platform you choose. See you next week, kids.
Good night. Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.